Hello! No. Okay, I'm here to tell you about some tracks that I'm putting up online over the coming weeks and months, and anything I can really remember about them. So some of them go quite a way back. The B-sides from the Life in Slow Motion album. As some background to that whole recording, we recorded a mass of music because it was the time after A New Day at Midnight, which had been a slightly sort of dislocated, odd, pressurised process in the wake of White Ladder and all the other stuff that was going on. Life in Slow Motion, I bought the church studios and we'd sort of moved in, and it was just this massive exploratory period of sort of music making with the band. Some of it old school takes in the room, setting the drums up, playing as a band, so very different than the White Ladder recording process. So that's what I can remember about it. So when it came to making the record, there was only 10 tracks on it, but there was loads of stuff left over. And some of these B-sides are a part of that. Other songs that occurred on other records later down the line, and some are still waiting for release. The tracks from Alibi, we'll start with Alibi, Tracer, which I vaguely recall as this kind of very sort of atmospheric, sort of experimental soundscape. Long Gone Now, which is a bit more sort of traditional kind of picky, strummy kind of guitar-y song, and Sacred Ground, which I have vivid memories of cutting in the live room while someone was filming me, which doesn't usually happen. What happened to that footage, I don't know. Next B-sides are Hospital Food. We've got a live version of Baltimore. It's a Randy Newman song. I love Randy Newman. I remember performing this version at V Festival in front of a massive crowd. It was an amazing gig. And the second one up, it's a cover version of The Killers' Smile Like You Mean It. And I think I was asked to do something for Radio 1, like a cover version of a song that was in the charts at the time. And I just sort of picked up on The Killers and Mr. Brightside and all that stuff, but this was the song that really caught my ear, so I did a version of this. And third is a song called Crimson Lightning. It's just another of the sort of offcuts from the giant recording process that was Life in Slow Motion. I think it's got sort of imagery of birds, cormorants diving, which is taking me back to my childhood in West Wales. And you have to remember, I haven't actually heard these tracks so I'll be streaming. I'm the first person who's going to be streaming these things, so I haven't heard them in over 10 years, so that would be interesting. Gulp. So the next single, which I guess was the first single perhaps off Life in Slow Motion, I would guess, The One I Love, a hit even, I think, dare I say, Going In Blind, which is a song that had been knocking around since The New Day at Midnight sort of recording. The other ones, Everybody's Leaving Town, which was strangely prescient because I got caught up in the crazy rush when there was the 7/7 bombings happened in London, and everybody sort of did try and leave town. Fridays are always pretty mental, but it was absolutely and utterly mad. It was like a boiling hot day, I remember that. The third one is With Open Arms. This is a song that sort of haunting little chord change that had been with me for absolutely ages, and I'd written this this lyric. Those were all recorded at the church in the big room upstairs, church studios, which is an amazing space, which I do miss, but I'm here now, so let's just move on.
What love is offered